Hi, it's Linda, and I'm doing fine. I'm hoping you are too. You want to work out again? Today, I want you to try and have a few things ready as far as equipment. One would be a chair. So you'll have a chair. You can also, if you don't have weights, because I want to use weights today, you could use a water bottle or two. You could also use these jugs are really great because you can fill them up to as much weight as you want, and they can get fairly heavy. So those are ideas. Or you could use your own weights, like I obviously have weights, so there they are. And the only other piece of equipment other than the chair would be, this is a yoga strap for stretching, but you could use a belt or a tie of some kind. It's just, something kind of long. This has a little bit of give to it, but it doesn't have to, or it can have some give to it as well. I'm using a mat just so that I have a geographical point to work out in when I get to the floor. So let me just straighten this out. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and relax, okay? With that, I'm going to have you do a step touch with a nice shoulder roll. So every time your shoulder comes around, you want to pinch the shoulder blade behind to open up the chest a little more. And this is kind of like a dance, and you know that dancers have this great balance. So that's what we're working on too today. Okay? So lift the shoulder, open up the chest, and we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take your toes, have them point out to the sides. Knees can soften as you take a deep breath, and then exhale. And again, big deep breath, reaching your arms above your head. Exhale, and think about lengthening your arms to the side and up and down. And last one. Oh, good job. Okay, from here, over and stretch your waist. So hold here. Think about your arm being a nice straight shot in your leg. Inhale, exhale, open. And we'll do the other side, reaching out. Remember that arm is long, a straight line between the arm and the leg. Relax the head and neck. Good job. All right. Let's open it up. Okay, next one, take your feet together, and we're going to take a big inhale up to your toes, arms above your head. So bend your knees, up. So get up on those toes. Exhale, open up the chest. Really reach the arms. Up. Exhale, good. Inhale, exhale. Last one. So what I want you to do is drop your heels, leave your arms above your head, and bend your elbows, come into a nice cactus stretch. Let the palms open, let the fingers pull back. Okay, do that again. So big inhale, lengthen, and exhale, lift the breastbone. Good. Again, lengthen. Exhale, pinching those shoulder blades together. And one last time. Up and open. Good. Grab your chair for this next one so that we can do a dynamic inner thigh. So your legs are going to be going side to side, but you're going to be facing your chair, and you're going to allow your inner thigh to lengthen. Now, of course, you don't have to work on the chair. You can do this without the chair, but I love the chair because you can put a little weight on your hands, thus off of your knees. Okay, kind of like having the ball, but we're not going to use the ball today because you all don't have balls. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get a lengthen of that inner thigh. It's very tight, by pausing and allowing it to have time to actually get longer. So that's what we're doing, paying attention to your posture. Nice long flat upper back, chest is open. Good. Let's do 3 more. 2. And let's hold it on to one side. Let it lengthen, and then up and over to the other side. Let it lengthen. Good. Okay, take it center. Walk your feet together. I'm going to move this out of our way, and there's your inner thigh. So let's lift your knees just to get some range of motion in your hip flexors and get a little bit more synovial fluid to your knees. Okay, little cardio. So we're going to go right into hamstring curls. So it's just these with your arms. So these are eagle arms. So of course you're not going to just be working your lower body. You're going to be adding your chest stretch and your back pinch, pinching those shoulder blades. Good. Good, good, good. Lengthen through the core. Should feel really good. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, let's just do a little bit of balance drill. First one is just going to be slapping that toe down. So we're going to work on one just for a little bit. Slap it and lift it. Lift so the anterior tib gets a little bit of a workout, getting used to lifting up. All right, before we do the other side, put that heel down, toe up, and we'll get your hamstrings. Pulling the hips back. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Hopefully it does for you. So if we can get a little bit more stretch just by letting the arms hang, reach for the foot. Remember, the knee is as straight as you can have it without hyperextending. And then the arms come back, opening up your chest, and let the neck just go. All right, so deep breathe. Open up your fingers, pull them back. Take one more deep breath, and you're going to drop that toe, collapse, and squeeze the core as you round up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, let's go to the other side. So the toe tap is first. Slap it. Get lots of good feedback for this particular exercise. Hi out there. It's so good to know that you're watching. Okay, now going into your hamstring stretch, heel down, toe up, hips back. Enjoy that stretch as you deep breathe, then add your arms towards the foot, toes up. Arms come back to open the chest and the palms. Deep breathing again. And last one. Good job. Okay, take it down and then roll it up. Okay, let's see how that worked. So the first one we're going to do is just, let's do a little balance. So it's just going to be a warrior 3. Use your focal point. Now you feel the foot. It's sensitized now. Open up the chest. Now if you have that chair nearby, you can hold on to the chair. Okay, I think that was good. Speaking of chairs, arms up, hips back. So here we go. Very good silver sneaker exercise right here. Weights off the toes, reach your arms down, bring them up as high as you can. Okay, this one's for me. You're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, swan dives down to another hamstring stretch. So let the head go, keeping your back nice and straight. Breathe, lengthen, and then soften your knees. You're going to roll up one vertebrae directly on top of the one beneath it. Bring your shoulders around, arms up, come right to your other warrior 3. So opposite leg. Nice. Okay, remember the twitching is good if you have that going on. It's creating nice pathways between your muscles and your brain for proprioception. So the next one for proprioception, come to standing, will be arms out or hands on your hips. And you're going to take your head and look left and right. Okay? Looking around the room with your eyes. Okay. Could you do that on one leg? So you might need to have your arms out. Try it. Focus on what you're looking at. Okay? Try the other leg. Now really feel that bottom of your foot and concentrate. Last one. Okay. Take your arms above your head. Take them out to the side and grab your weights. So I'm using 6s today. For me, that's pretty versatile. I could do triceps, biceps, and even some shoulders. So use whatever you want to. And the first thing we're going to do is a combination of biceps, core, and glutes. So we're going to do, let's just do one weight. So just put one weight down. It's just one weight, okay? Sorry. What it's going to look like from the side is you're going to have that touch back going on. So the touch back is what's going to engage the core and the glute. The bicep curl will be on your right hand and it's your right leg. Now the left arm is going to go out to the side like so. Okay? Now this is your bicep curl. Focus on your nice long torso. Okay, now we're going to add something with this. As the weight goes down, your knee comes up. So it's going to emulate a crunch. Squeeze the core as the knee comes up. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the core, bicep curl. Breathe. Now, I like to do this with a heavy weight. If you can move up to a heavier weight, great. If not, keep on going with what you have. 2 more. And last one. Okay, so that's a new one. I don't think I've done that in class yet. So, very good job. So the next one we'll do the other side. So it's left arm, left leg. We'll do the movement. Right arm's out to the side. And remember the left leg is back, like so. And here's your bicep curl. Now focus on that nice posture. Squeezing the core. And remember the knee comes up when the weight comes down. So you're trying to get a little bit of a crunch going on. Your obliques are going to work, those glutes, and that heavy weight is working those biceps. Good. 4 more. Keep it nice and slow. And last one. Great. Okay, let's put that weight down. We're going to use it again though. And what I want you to do is take your arms out to the side or possibly on your hips, whichever you can do, and you're going to tandem walk. Okay? Can't see my feet, so I'm going to go backwards. You can go forward or back. If you want a little bit more assistance, bring your arms out to the side or hold on to the wall and walk the wall. Do this just for a few more. Good. All right, are you ready to do that with some bicep curls? So on this one, pick up 2 weights. And start off in your tandem and then start walking and curling. Remember, you can go forward and back or all forward. Keeping your head aligned with your spine and your torso nice and long with your chest open. Such a nice job. Okay. Good job. Okay, shake it up. Okay, let's take those weights, put them down, and we're going to do another balance. So what I'm going to have you do is bring your arms above your head with your elbows straight. Put all your weight on your left foot and abduct the right. Now, if you can, I want you to reach over to the left. Maybe teacup it. Okay, let's keep it smooth and we'll go the other side, reaching up over the head. Left leg goes out to the side in abduction and lean over to the right. Teacup it, pinch your shoulder blades, and then take it on down. Okay, bring both shoulders around. Taking deep breaths, little recovery here before we do our weights. So pick up your 2 weights this time. And also just do one again, sorry. 1 weight, and we're gonna do our triceps. So the tricep is gonna be, the right tricep is gonna be working, and your right leg, okay? This one's a little bit different than the bicep, and you'll see in a second. The left arm is still gonna go out, but the leg goes along with the arm. So it's, everything comes up and everything straightens. Everything comes up and then straighten. The key here is to keep your core engaged and nice and long. Elbow as high as you can and straighten that elbow. Straighten. So from the side, good. Last 2 and last 1. All right, before we do the other side, take that 1 weight that's in your hands and you're gonna push the weight, like palms towards each other. That will create an engagement of the core. And then you're gonna paddle wheel. So bring that weight close to your body. It goes in a circle. Engage the core. And then if that feels like you can do a little more, reach those arms out a little more. You have to squeeze the core as you do it. Lengthen. Working your arms, working your core. Lengthen. 3 more. Okay, put that weight into your left hand, and now we're going to do the same exercise for your tricep, just on the left side. So you go into your touch back. Here's your tricep kick back. See how the elbow straightens? And then your right arm goes out to the side. And then your leg comes up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back, up. Straighten that elbow. Straighten your elbow. 5 more, nice and slow. Now this arm can be holding on to something, obviously, your chair or the wall. Last one. Beautiful job. Okay, now for real, let's grab that other weight. Okay, so I want to do some rows, and we're just going to do rows with our feet flat on the floor. Okay, so that way we can have you rock back on your heels and have your weight off of your toes. What I want you to do is flatten your back with a slight pelvic tilt, and that will engage your core. Now, pinch your shoulder blades together. Bring your shoulders down, and you're going to reach out and down, and then pinch your shoulder blades. Squeeze your core. You must squeeze your core when you come out. See all that weight that's on your back? If you don't, pinch and down. Squeeze the core. Pinch your shoulder blades, and then bring it on down. We needed this, didn't we? I sure do. I need this. Thank you for inviting me into your living room today. Squeeze the core. We'll be talking about this for a long time. Please stay healthy. Pinch your shoulder blades. Now squeeze the core. Let's do 3 more just like that. 3, 2, and then 1. Now take your weights right here on the crease and then bring your feet together and we're going to put those weights down. Okay, next what I want to do is a downward facing dog. So what you're going to do, we're going to start off with a skier. So just take it to a nice squat in prayer and push your palms towards each other. Hips are way behind you and your weight is off of your toes. Good. Way back on your heels, shake out your neck. All right, now take it down and come up. So take it down, push on your heels and come up. Add some power. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Keeping your weight on your heels. 2 more. Okay, 1 more, but we're just going to stay down so that I can get you down to a cat. So you're going to come down here and you're going to stretch your back into a cat and then go to the little cow. Separate your fingers equally and breathe with it. Okay, straighten out your back, curl your toes under and come into your downward facing dog. Now you're going to push equally on your hands and pull your hips back, stretching your hamstrings. Now your toes, you're going to come way up on your toes. Now push your heels down as far as you want, maybe even bending the knees. Or you're going to have your heels all the way down and your legs straight. Whatever your body wants to do is the good thing for your body. Okay, shake out your head so your neck stretches a bit more with gravity. Keep pushing on the hands equally. And then come up as high as you can on your toes. So up high. Now you're going to leave your left heel up and take your right heel down. And then just switch it. Okay? And then switch it. So you're walking the dog. Now check in with your lower back. Make sure it's nice and stretched. And we'll just do a few more of these, alternating a nice calf stretch on each side. And last one. Okay, from here, I want you to bend your knees. Walk the hands in. Walk the hands in. Drop your heels. Squeeze your core. Round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale and then exhale. Down. Good job. Okay, let's do another balance here. I want you to do a warrior 3. Inhale and exhale, arms come back. So let's go forward as you inhale and shh. Again, here, shh, and 1 more. Shh. Okay, in honor of our chair work today, let's come into a nice silver sneakers chair. So reach your arms above your head. Weight goes back on your heels and your hips go back. And then reach your arms up as high as they will go. Okay? Open up your fingers. Relax your shoulders. Deep breathe and relax your face. Okay. On your inhale, you're going to straighten up and you're going to exhale, swan dive down. So it's like up, legs stay straight, hips stay straight, back stay straight, and let your head go and stretch. Okay, soften your knees, and you're going to roll it up 1 vertebrae directly on top of the other. Bring your shoulders around twice. Inhale up on your toes, and you're going to walk as high as you can on those dancing feet of yours. So, just walking on the toes. Remember your posture. Good. Okay, next one. You're going to stand in a slight tandem, so 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you're just going to reach your arms and slide your chin back, pinching your shoulder blades. Okay, let's do that again. Other side, so switch your legs. Last one. Good. Okay, chairs. Let's grab your chair and we're gonna do our glutes. So I'm gonna come back as far as I can. And to get on your chair, you just want your hips and your lower belly to be on the chair. Your hands are gonna be touching the floor for support. If you're really small, you might need something a little bit shorter, like an outdoor table, you know, something like that. Because this is what we're gonna do. And if you have a ball at home, feel free to use the ball. So you're gonna take, like I said, your hips and your belly are on the chair and your hands are on the floor. And you're gonna squeeze your glutes, because that's the exercise. You're gonna lift your glutes, squeeze them, and then lower down. And do that again. Lift, squeeze hard, and then lower down. Lift and squeeze. Push on your hands. Now make sure your neck is just nice and soft, and bring those feet down. Do it again. Lift and squeeze those glutes hard. Down. Now, I want you to keep in mind something. We've talked about it a lot in class. Sometimes, you know, you guys are such overachievers. You want to lift your legs super high. Now, if that is getting into your lower back too much, less is actually more. So just lift your legs as far as you can feel the glutes and squeeze and lower, okay? So bring it up and lower. Nice and slow, up and down. 2 more. And last one. Okay, the tricky part, let's leave those legs up actually. Let's hold them up, squeeze, breathe. And the tricky part is getting off the chair. So, especially if you're small. So, what I would recommend is getting the feet down, get your hands up, and then we're gonna move the chair out of the way. So, don't hurt your knees by getting up. So, take your hands, push on that chair, and we're gonna put this chair out of the way. So, next thing, grab your straps. Grab your straps, and we're gonna do another squat, and we're just gonna come down low, like you're skiing down Spar, or what's that one on Highland? Suzy Q, super fast. Here we go. Hips, low, 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 lowest, and then come on down. All right, have a seat on the floor or on your mat. I have a nice mat here. And what we're gonna do is some nice stretches. So towards the end of the week, I think you might want to do some stretches. So you're gonna lay on your back and have this strap around your foot. And you're just gonna bring that leg up and let your head relax. So your head's totally relaxed. And you're pushing out through your heel and lengthening your leg and getting this wonderful hamstring stretch. Now the knee you see is bent, the supporting one. And you can straighten it if your back is feels safe that way. Always think bend if your back is bothering you. Bend the joint adjacent to your back. Okay. Deep breathe, pull that leg in. Now release it and take it out to the side. So you're getting that inner thigh once again. Breathe with that. Deep breaths. Check in with your spine, making sure it's nice and long and your posture's good in this position. And then you're going to want to do that IT band. So bring that leg in, and you're going to bring it over, keeping your hips nice and square. And again, you can have your legs straight or bent, whichever feels best on your body. So there we have a little hamstring and IT band. Okay, take it to center. And we'll do the other side. Now, I'm hoping to get about 30 seconds on each stretch here. So pull it in, Lengthen the leg if you'd like to. Push out through the heel. Pull the leg in as far as you feel comfortable. Now keeping the leg as straight as you can. That's going to get the hamstring complex the best. And allow the head to relax. Just move it around as you're stretching. And take the leg out to the side, getting your inner thigh. Breathe. Now, if you need more stretch here, now the secret is to pull the leg up if you're not getting enough stretch. Okay, bring it to center and take it to your IT band. Now the hips need to stay square. Good. Okay, let's take it center. All right, we're going to use that strap again, but I want you to do your figure 4. You can see me, yes. Now, ankle should be flexed here. Thread your hands through, pull in. Breathe into that nice stretch. So good for your back and open up your hip. Just a few more seconds. Circle the ankle if you'd like. Okay, let's go the other side. So just switch over. Again, ankles should be flexed, threading through. Pull in and deep breathe. Enjoy that lengthening feeling, opening it up. What a good job you did today. Okay. All right, I have one more stretch to do. So remember, if you want to rock it up, you can. Or remember, you can take it side and up, which is ever best for your neck. What I'm going to have you do is your hip flexor and quad stretch. So the way to do this is to make a loop for your foot and place that loop, your foot in the loop. Now this allows you to lay on your belly and relax your neck and just pull on your strap. Now placing your hip bones down on the floor, you're going to get this wonderful stretch on the quad, something that you're going to feel unbelievable about if you haven't done this for a while. Those muscles get super